Skyline GT3 Japan Series. But first, we're gonna deal with this race one. Jake Dean Fox on the front row, Miguel Castro alongside him. And the final round of the 2022 season is underway. Look at Miguel Castro having a very good launch there compared to Dean Fox. Momozo has a good launch. Look at Daniel Bolatev. He has now jumped up a few positions there. Actually, no, he stays 5th place. We got Miguel Castro now assuming control of the race lead. Dean Fox now 2nd place. Zuhair 3rd, Shakir Reza 4th. Daniel Bolatev is seeing a side by side between Yosor Hernandez and Mohamed Shahid Reza. And for Shahid Reza, all points paying positions matter, and the highest points paying position matters as well. Mr. Shahid Reza will have to get his elbows out if he wants to get himself back into the championship lead. Meanwhile, Alex Bowen has also a very good launch there from the start. Alex Bowen now up to 13th place, is about to challenge Dan Powell for 12th place. Meanwhile, we're going to be taking a look into Alex Grant, now down to 8th place. Astor now up to 9th. Andrew Tuckerflet is now in 10th.
So very lovely clean start from the field, and definitely a lot to play for.
And based on his current strategy right now, he could be ahead of maybe Alex Grant and Yosor Hernandez if it stays that way. But as you have noted, he will have the oldest tires available out of everyone so far. So that will be one thing that Shahid Reza needs to be very cautious about, to make sure he manages the tires as much as he can. So look at Alex Grant side by side with Yosor Hernandez making the pass at 130R. They kept it clean. That's very good stuff racing. Very good racing there between the two, but they're still side by side. Look at Yosor Hernandez trying to get a good exit, and you can see it's actually very clean. They actually make contact, the two drivers, and you can see a side-by-side battle between Yosor Hernandez. Yosor Hernandez has the leg up, but with the horsepower of the Nissan, Shakir Reza peels it into the pits. Here is the battle between Sakura Miko and Amane Kanata into turn 1. Who's going to edge ahead? They're still side-by-side. The side-by-side battle just keeps continuing for these two cars. That's some amazing racing, but eventually, Yosor Hernandez manages to defend.
Yeah, keep it towards the
Okay, yeah, we have noted that one as well, and as you can see, Miguel Castro has not pitted from the race lead, as does Mohamed Zuhair. But of course, I have to note the internet connection is not being very stable at the moment between myself and Gibbo, so don't mind the bit of a awkward gap between ourselves. Alex Grant peels it into the pits, tackles as well. Hines has pitted as well. Alex Bowen and Lorenzo Ricci. The majority of drivers have not pitted from where they are at the moment.
Let's see if I'm pulling the slipstream working now. It's getting closer and closer, but just not close enough to go for the overtake. Obviously, in pretty much equal machinery at this point, there might be some individualized cars that are, but effectively, same machinery, same straight line speed. It's all about driver's skill here.
And right now, Shakir Reza is still trying his best to catch himself up to Mohamed Zuhair. Of course, Shakir Reza is still being held up by Mohamed Zuhair. Tokoyami Kenzoku is going to get himself out into the final few corners and heading into Casio Triangle. He's definitely going to be screaming into the car right now in joy and jubilation. He's about to bring home a win for Tokoyami Towa. Daniel Bolatev crosses the line to win here in Suzuka. Very good stuff there from Daniel. And Daniel Bolatev has won this race. Yosor Hernandez is in 2nd, Algan Astor 3rd, Sean Pauli 4th, Miguel Castro 5th, Jake D. Fox 6th, Mohamed Zuhair 7th, Shakir Reza 8th, Shahid Reza 9th, and Alex Grant is in 10th place right now. Dan Powell in 11th, Alex Bowen 12th, Hines is in 13th, Tackles at 14th, and Ricci is in 15th at the moment. Hines lining up on the front row. And we're seeing all 50 cars lining up for the final time here in Suzuka, and the race gets underway for Split A for the final time. A very good launch there by Hans-Heinrich Heinz over Jake Dean Fox. He might be in prime position to take the lead of the race, and yes, he does. Crucially, Hans-Heinrich Heinz takes over the lead, and Dean Fox drops down to 2nd for the second time. This race. Alex Bowen now in 3rd, Daniel Bolatev up to 4th, and looking at Dan Powell, he's bogged down to start. Ricci 5th and Paulie 6th, and as it stands at the moment, Astor consolidating 2nd, and another overtake here in the. Actually, we're going to be taking a look here. Dan Powell peeling into the pits, as does Alex Grant as well, and Daniel Bolatev still stays out on track.
Leaderboard, Astor currently sitting in 8th place, but once he pits, we will wonder if he can keep that spot up. Fernandez currently sitting at 10th. Paulie just is moving up like crazy currently in third, noticing tons of shuffling right now.
Basically, back to myself. Looking into some of the few drivers on the grid here, we have a few drivers who have yet to pit. The next driver to pit is Heinrich Heinz and Sean Paulie, race leader and championship leader, peeling into the pits. Let's see where Sean Paulie ends up relative to Astor. This will be crucial.
Yeah, Heinz in the lead now, pitting as well as Bowen now inherits the lead. Obviously, Bowen's still yet to pit as well, so more shuffling happening at the moment. It's crucial.
Of the number 8 Honda, Akai Haato. Look at Sean Paulie. He has just exited the car outside the pits. He's going to be overtaken. He's going to be in prime position to be overtaken by Dean Fox. Not quite close enough there for Dean Fox to make the pass. It's actually Sean Paulie actually holds up the Sean Paulie just a bit. Well, Sean Paulie, Jake Dean Fox with the warmer tires finally get the chance to race Sean Paulie. Remember, they're connected with each other, Dean Fox and Shape. And right now, crucially, Sean Paulie exits ahead of Dean Fox, ahead of Bolate, ahead of Ricci, and Adak-RMS. And while both of the, and looking at how both Heinz and Paulie both overtake at the same time, looking at the gaps here, it's only 6 seconds between two. Sean Paulie is still in prime position to win the championship.
This could be a very crucial moment for Sean Paulie to potentially take up 6th place, which could, win the championship, of course, according to Adak-RMS. As of current standings, a lot of movement shuffling around through the first few spots around here. Hernandez has dropped all the way to 14th place. Astor currently in 9th. Paulie is in 4th. With Paulie playing this out truly amazing as of right now. Can he keep 4th place though?
Callum Gibbons won in this car in the season opener in the first race, but a race run 1-1 in Fuji. Orihara Isaiah won in the Ozora Sparka in Motegi, and it's going to be Heinrich Heinz exiting the final 2 turns. The Subatomos are going to be very excited to see their the 3rd driver win here in Suzuka race 2. There it is. Heinrich Heinz wins. Bowen Sanchez reserve 4, and Sean Paulie finishing 4th is going to be your 2022 Hololive GT3 Japan Series Split 8 champion.